Oh, I'm live. Where have I been? You guys, hey, it's Wendy Robbins, and I am with The Marijuana Show. Produce it, direct it, with Karen Paul, and it's seen on Amazon Prime. It's like Shark Tank for the cannabis industry. And what happened authentically is that people came to us and said, look, I need to understand more about how to get into the cannabis industry. How do I keep my health going? What if I want to invest? And so we do these daily classes called Bud Camp. They're awesome. So today I am really lucky because I have Jennifer Mills here with me. Is it Mills or Miles?
Miles.
Oh, see, all of a sudden I just knew it. I like stopped myself. My brain went into Miles. So thank you for being with us. I'm going to get right into it. What happens is people ask questions. And by the way, if you guys have questions, go ahead and ask below. Doesn't mean we're going to do it live, but if we can get your questions answered, we'll do our best. So first question is, how do thoughts affect your health?
You know, our mind is very powerful, and sometimes when the mind gets into loops of thought, patterns of behavior, we can tend to make ourselves anxious. Anxiety, worry, stress, those are all things, manifestations of the mind, and they can show themselves in the physical body in many ways.
Totally. Well, you hear people go, I'm sick and tired. It's like, okay, as you wish. It's like a little genie. Every thought is like a genie's wish. So if you say, I'm sick and tired, okay, cool. You're sick and you're tired. Gotcha. Right. So, okay. So it's just shifting your thoughts. But if we go from the thoughts, we go into yoga. How does yoga affect dis-ease?
Yoga is wonderful because it not only teaches the physical postures, which gets energy moving in the body, and energy moving in the body is healing for the body. But it also teaches breath techniques, and the breath and the mind are linked through the nervous system. And so we can begin to learn how to control the breath and therefore control the mind. You can think of the breath as a back door to the mind, really. And so yoga, teaching breath, teaching the physical postures, as well as just a guide for daily living and bringing self-awareness, bringing awareness to patterns of behavior, cycles of thought, like we mentioned before, and allowing for us to stop cycles of behavior by bringing our attention to when they begin.
Yeah, I mean, because we're all on our computers, so we're like a little hunched up. It's like I'm surprised I don't walk around like this or like with a little tiny hunch. So to me, it helps with that. And then breath. What I notice is when I'm freaked out, I have shallow breath or I forget to breathe. I don't know how I'm still alive, but there you go. So having a practice with your breath, consciously breathing and consciously just letting your thoughts relax seems good.
A good idea actually is if you can remind yourself to move about every 20 minutes and check your breathing and see where you're at. It's a good reminder, and it brings your awareness. Okay, how am I holding myself? How am I breathing? Am I breathing? So that's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, it is. And I sit here on my computer way too long. So luckily I have a puppy. And so she's like, come on, let's play. And so, I can't help it. I have to go play. And that to me is becoming more important than almost anything. But the question that I have next is, what are the most effective tools to change your behavior and your thinking?
I'm sorry, what was the last part?
Oh, what are the most effective tools to just change your behavior and your thinking?
Yes. So again, it is bringing awareness to light. It's quieting the mind enough to really understand, how am I feeling today? Or when something happens, let's just say work can be stressful, life can be stressful. When something happens and you're in the moment of panic and stress and starting to feel all of these feelings, it's a very effective way to stop, think for a moment, take some deep breaths, and really get to the bottom of, okay, why am I feeling this way? And is it possible for me to breathe through the situation and have a different outlook, a different perspective? So
yeah, and to really witness, to just step back and witness what's occurring, and then make different choices. Like, I don't need to be freaked out by that. I could, but where's that going to get me? So I always think that thoughts and feelings lead to action, which creates results. And so you can always look at the results and then back it up a little bit to just know, like, yeah, I'm in a place that feels good and healthy, or no, this sucks.
yeah, and you are the observer, and what your body and your mind are doing does not make that you. You are the observer of those things.